Test, test, test. Test, test, 1, 2. Do we want to turn this microphone on? Oh, what did you just do? Oh, it's going in and out. It's going in and out. It didn't move at all.
It still hasn't moved.
I'm trying to figure out what's.
This still has not moved. There's that crazy of a delay. There's that far of a delay.
Wow.
So we can pause if we screw up really bad. We've got
Turn it off.
30 seconds.
Dumb button. All right.
I don't know which volume we're on.
Yeah, what did you just do? You didn't mess it up by doing that, did you?
We're going to have to wait 30 seconds to see if... Go back on and it'll be able to hear both of us talking.
The volume control? Okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Carolina Ice Palace. A little delayed here. We're, let's see, almost 12 minutes left in the second period of our Futures All-Star Game at Colonials Camp here this weekend at the Carolina Ice Palace. Score is 4-1 in favor of the white team. My name is Justin Kinjerski. I am the Colonials play-by-play for last season and this upcoming season. Thanks for joining us. Get some all-star action here this morning, starting with the Futures, and up next will be the Juniors after this. Blue team with the puck right now up the left-hand side. Centering pass, shot, and save. I do not have a roster, so hopefully you know which kid is wearing which number. So puck back down in the blue end. They'll come the other way now. Up the center is number 38. He makes a move through the blue line. And that bit of a delay is going to cause an offsides, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Is that him?
No, it's probably
Oh. Yeah. Face-off won by White, sent down, intercepted by Blue. Up the left-hand side now is 33. Pass intercepted by number 10 of White. White's goalie is going to play that one behind the net and up the boards. Over-skated there and turned back over to Blue. Backhand centering attempt is intercepted by White and cleared out of the zone. Number 9 now for Blue with up the left-hand side. Centering pass just out of the reach of number 17. He picks it back up, though, off the boards and around the net to the near side here. Another centering pass intercepted by White and taken back over by 17 Blue. His pass attempt is tipped and gloved down by 38. Shot and gloved by White's goaltender. For the whistle. And we'll get a face-off to the far end side of White, the white team zone.
Probably won't do nothing. This is last minute.
Yeah.
Well, the kid that got it, we didn't get it set up till last night, or completely set up. And then the kid, he hit his head last night. You're off. No, you're not. You're on. You know that.
Yes, I just turned it on. Puck in the white zone. Blue with the puck now in the neutral zone. Number 13 will bring it back in his own end. Pass up the right-hand side, move around, no one there. White will take back over. Centering pass intercepted by number 19 on blue. He'll come up the far side boards and chipped out by White. Number 9 for blue will send that one in, and that one's intercepted again by the White team and knocked away by number 8 on blue. 19 now with it, coming up center ice, crosses over to the left, makes a move, another. That one will drift into the near side corner. Puck behind the net, shot off the side of the net, glove down by White. Blue now. Near side board, makes a move. Chipped away, taken back over by blue. Pass, slot, makes a move. Pass over to the left-hand side, and wide open net goal for the blue team. And they'll make it 4-3 in favor of White with 7 minutes, just under 7 minutes remaining in this second period of this Futures All-Star game at Colonials camp this weekend, ending with a couple all-star games, full week of camp activities. Puck is in the blue zone. They get it up the right-hand side, number 10 for blue. He'll chip it down, but it's off the back of his forward, and offsides is the call as that one bounced back in and out of the zone.
Just being all.
They heard us and they're like, nope. I know, I can get us a viewer. No, not her. She won't even care. My dad. He's been wanting to listen for forever, but he's not paying for Black Bear.
Please don't. We ask. We encourage people not to.
You can't say that on here. You might need to restart this.
Yeah, let's stop. Your dad.
How did you have that? Go back to that. Do you remember how that was?
What?
I wanted to click on that.
What?
Where was I? I exited out of that really.
No, it's fine.
I know, but where were you? The chat.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, go back to that. Click that again. Oh, there's 3 now. I'm trying to see if it'll tell you who it is.
No, it won't.
No.
I won't tell you who will launch it because I'm not the. It's not gonna tell you.
Hmm.
We got 3 now.
All right, puck in the blue zone. White with it. Turned over, number 8 now for blue. Has it behind his net in the far corner. Chipped up out of the zone by blue. Chased down by number 6 of White and turned over. Blue now the other way, but number 38 couldn't quite get back on side. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Face-off won by White, number 10. Puts on the brakes. Pass intercepted by 19. Shot off the post wide. Back into the far side. Boards up. Pass to the center now. Here's White. Number 8 on blue with the chip away. He goes down. Number 11 for White. Centering pass. Shot. Couldn't quite get enough on it. That one will go to the far side board now. Chipped away by 38. Picked up by blue and sent around to the near side. 23 keeps it in for White into the feet of number 19 on blue, and he'll settle it down. Chipped up the boards to himself. Stick down by number 14 on White. Now number 11's got it. He'll chip it up into the blue zone. Handled there by the goaltender for blue. Back around the net. Number 19 passes up center. 38 looks for the shot off the blocker of White goalie. Centering pass intercepted by White. They'll come the other way now with speed. Stick handles around into the near side dot. Pass attempt is intercepted by blue. 26 for White now. Centering pass is intercepted by 38 on blue. Chipped up, handled by 13. 1-on-1, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Backhand pass. Couldn't quite get the shot off. 26 now for White. He'll send it up the left-hand side. Gathered up. And just out of the reach, taken over by blue now. They'll send it down behind the net, handled by the goaltender. He'll leave it for his defender. White has it on the near side corner. Up the boards. Number 10 knocked off there by White and sent down on net. Steered aside into the near side corner. And that'll do it for the second period. 4-3 in favor of White. All right, welcome back. Here's the third period now underway. Puck in the white end. Number 10 now for White. He'll chip it up the right-hand side and into the far side corner. Gathered up by Blue as White goes for a change. Long pass up to center ice. Up the right-hand side. Defended by number 40 for White. And sent back down around and behind the net to the far side. Picked up by number 40. He'll bring it back around the other way. And he's bumped off. Centering pass. Nobody there for Blue. To the stick of number 15 for White. And he is defended well there by the forward for Blue and turned over. But he gets it back. Makes his moves. He's taken down. Picked up by 40 for White. Tries to make a move around number 9, but cannot. Puck in the neutral zone. Here's White now into the blue zone. Goalie will send it into his far corner to his left. Battle forward in the corner. Chipped up. White now takes over. 13 at the point. He'll send it down. Pass shot and gathered up by Blue.
It's not you. Because it went down to 1 after you played. Well,
Face off to the right-hand side of the Blue goaltender. Won by Blue. Tries to chip out of the zone. They do. Centering pass. Just off the stick. He'll pick it back up, though, number 13. And chipped away again. Kept in by Blue. And bouncing puck gathered up by White, number 26. He'll go up the right-hand side, but he's met there by number 23 for Blue, and that's turned over again. Up to center is Blue with it. Poked away by the defender and picked up again now by White. Through the legs of 13. Number 26. Trying to make his way through 4 defenders. And cannot. They'll send that one out of the zone, but picked up by White. Sent over now to 23. Down to the blue line. Chipped away by Blue. Picked up now by Blue. Knocked down is the White defender. Actually, that looked like a back-checking forward. He'll get back up. And now has the puck, and he'll make his way up the left-hand side. Number 23, he'll chip it down to the left and back behind the net. 26 for White will pick it up. He puts on the brakes, but so does Blue. Centering, no one there. Far side corner. Chipped up and along. Back and forth, back down into the far side corner. Shot. Weird angle off the left arm of Blue's goaltender. And they'll come the other way. Up the left-hand side. Tries to dump it in, but off the back of his partner there. And another dump attempt. Intercepted by number 20 on White. He's got it now on the right-hand side. Into the blue zone. Makes a move. Shot. Off the leg of the Blue goaltender and to his right. Now here comes Blue the other way. A little bit too far. Out of reach. And White will send it back down the other way. And now Blue's got it back the other way if he hurries. And cannot. Down goes number 8 on Blue. White will take over and come the other way, but picked back up and chipped back down into the White zone. Blue with it now in the zone. Pass. Opposite hand couldn't handle it was number 12. Clear attempt intercepted by Blue and wasn't able to get the shot off the skate of number 8. Almost into his own net, but wide. To the far side. White takes back over again. Here's number 9 now. He's got help, 13. He's going to be offsides, and we'll get a whistle. Face off in the neutral zone near side. One by Blue. Sent up to the center. Just out of reach and taken over by number 8 on defense for White. Chip down behind the net. Sent around the near side here. Picked up by number 6 and chipped out to the left. Chased down by number 10. Can't quite get it. 17 for Blue has it. He'll send it up the right-hand side. Takes a bounce. And the goaltender will leave it for his defender, number 11 on White. He'll send it up the right-hand side. Chipped up, and number 10 will pick that one up. But defended well by 17 on Blue. They make their way into the zone anyways, but deflects its way out. And now here's a break for Blue. Number 8 trying to hurry for defense. Great save there off the right leg by the White goaltender. And they'll gather it back up now and make their way out of the zone. Move around off the board. Here's White through the dot. Shot off the glove of Blue's goaltender and into the near side corner. Here's Blue in the neutral zone now, setting it down deep into the far side corner. Nobody there to pick it up, so White will come with it the other way. Off the skates and chipped back. Battle forward in the neutral zone, up against the benches. Puck comes loose, picked up by Blue. And 15 will chip it out of the way and over to his partner there, number 40. He'll sweep back around, look for the pass. 23 with it at the point. He'll make his way down in and send it in front of the net. On net, saved by Blue. Now picked up and into the far side corner. Knocked off and Blue able to clear it as they go for a change. Number 8 for White has it. He'll look for the long outlet pass off of number 11 stick up to his partner. Number 40. He'll bring it into the zone. Makes his way behind the net. Gets it to his point. That one's mishandled and turned over now. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here's number 8, pass. And just over the stick of 13. 40 couldn't quite find that one at his feet. Able to get it out. Here's 11 now. Breakaway if he hurries. Shot and saved by Blue. Deflected into the far side corner. Battle for it. White comes away with it. Shot from the top of the circle. That one's wide left. Blue now coming the other way, and he'll chip it down. Gloved by the defender for White. Clear attempt, not quite enough on it. Sent back down by number 9. Behind the net to the far side corner. Picked up, centering pass. Defended there, not able to get the shot off and cleared. Here's Blue now with a move, number 19. Trying to make his way through. He goes through 2 defenders. Shot from the angle off the shoulder of the White goaltender. Still with it all by himself. Number 19 for Blue. Shot deflected. He picks it back up, makes his way through the dot. He's taken down. 38 shot just wide right. Blue still with it. Number 12 in the near side corner. He'll chip it around, but nobody there, so picked up by number 21 for White. Now here comes number 9 up the left-hand side. Chipped away by 38, I believe, for Blue. And they'll come the other way now. Number 14 up the right-hand side. Centering pass to the left wing. Couldn't handle it, and White will come the other way, and they've got it. With some speed, number 20 tries to make a move. He does. Looking for a pass. Nobody there. He's got it up to the right-hand side, just off the stick of number 6. Behind the net, centering, just deflected wide out of the reach of the white forward, who can't get a shot off. They'll battle for it behind the net. To the far side board now. Here's blue trying to exit their own zone. They do, but it's taken over by white. Now up the left-hand side is white. Number 23 crosses the blue line, makes a move. Puck makes its way towards the net, but steered aside by blue. White with it behind the blue net. 23 now, maybe 33. 23 for white. Trying to get a shot off, cannot. Puck in the far side corner, centering, all alone. Backhand shot, save, loose, sent into the near side corner. And here comes blue the other way. But 20 with some speed will pick it up for himself. Sends it back to his defense. Pass up the left-hand side. And dump and change for white as blue picks it up. That puck makes its way around the far side corner. Battling for it now. Picked up by white. And turned over. Blue had two forwards all alone, but intercepted by white. Now here come the other way. Shot. Blocked by the blue defender. Now here's the other way. Break. Oh, just kidding. Thought we had a breakaway, but there was a post in my way. Didn't see number 8 there on the defense. Wraparound attempt. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Now here comes white the other way. Up the left-hand side into the skates of blue, but picked up by number 40. And poked away. Out of the zone now for white. They'll send it back down. And around for a change. Here's number 13 for white with it at the top of the circle. He makes a couple moves. Pass down behind the net. And lost as blue takes back over up the right-hand side. Great pass there up the right. Move by number 10. He's defended, though, by 3 white players. And he'll lose it. Battle for it in the far side corner. Picked up by white. Takes it behind the net. Pass up center. Here comes white now up the right-hand side. He tries to make a move. Cannot. Now here comes blue the other way. Pass up the left-hand side. Tries to make a move, but number 8 on white with the poke check. Away. And he's knocked down. Turned back over to blue. 2-on-1. Pass center. Top of the dot. Makes another move. Pass. Goaltender was there, and he's got it. For to whistle. Four to 3 still, with just under 6 minutes left in this one, in favor of the white team.
We're pretty much YouTubing into the void.
You can save it for later.
But like they said, pretty much all here is
There's got to be grandparents or somebody watching. For my 2 viewers, please share. Share this stream. Great left save by a white goaltender for a whistle. Anybody. Face off, puck in the center, backhand attempt, saved by the goalie. Another left save, leg save, and another. And he's able to cover for the whistle. You could put it on the Ice Palace Facebook page.
our group chat. That way they can send it to like random directly.
Right.
Before they had to go like this.
Oh, yeah. All right, White with the puck in the neutral zone, turned over. Here's Blue coming the other way into the White zone. Poked away. Now here's 26 for White coming the other way. He's got 20 on the left. Pass. Another centering pass attempt. Can't get the shot quite off. They'll gather it back up at the point now for White. Shot. Just wide into the near side corner. Battle for it. Blue will take it around the net, puts the brakes on. Chips up the left-hand side. Now here comes Blue. Up the right-hand side, number 8. Defended by number 8. Taken over by 19 on Blue. He's got it. Looks for help. He'll take it out of the zone. He makes a move. Up center with speed. Through the dot and poked away by number 8 on White. Clear attempt, fanned on by number 8, but into the skates, and he is able to take over through the dot. Looking for some help. Point. Shot. Saved by White and covered for a whistle.
We could get Matt 4 subscribers.
Oh, did we?
No, can we get 4 more subscribers?
Let's get him 5 more. Oh, I see. He'd love that. If you're watching, please hit subscribe.
Just need 3 more.
Oh, I already subscribed earlier. Blue with the puck in the neutral zone. Sent down the left-hand side into the far side corner behind the White net. 21 for Blue. Centering pass intercepted by number 8 on White. He'll come the other way. Looks for the pass. Intercepted by number 30 of Blue. He's got a scrunched up jersey I cannot see. He might be 38. He could be 28. He could be 26. I don't know. But he had it. Turned over. Shot by White wide. Into the far side board. Here's number 8 for White now. 14 of Blue loses his stick. Oh, just kidding. That was... I can't see his number now. 32. 12. Another Blue player loses his stick. 14 for Blue's got it. Makes his way down the outside of the lower dot. Centering pass. Defended. No shot. Here comes White now up the left-hand side with some speed is number 11. He makes a move. He's met there by 23 on Blue. Goalie is out for the Blue team. Empty net, 4-3, White. Here's Blue now with 48 seconds left and an empty net. Looking to tie it up. Chip down and White takes over number 10. That puck rolls wide into the far side corner. 37 seconds. Blue trying to get something going. White defending well. Here comes Blue now up the left-hand side. He'll cross over to center. Over the blue line. Looks for the shot. And just wide. Saved by the White goaltender. 20 seconds now remaining. Oh. And a bad turnover there by Blue. Empty net goal for number 40 as time winds down. Our White All-Star future team will take the All-Star game 5-3. Thanks for joining us, all 2 of you. Up next, we'll have the junior All-Star game. So probably in about, 20, 30 minutes we'll start. 15, 20 minutes we'll start that. So share this link, and we'll see you guys back here at the Ice Palace in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody, to our junior all-star game now for this weekend Colonials camp. I've got a roster this time, so I'll try to keep up a little bit here. We've got our blue versus white all-star junior game going on now. Just over a minute into this one. Team white versus team blue. Let's get some lineups in here. Let's see. For team white, on the first line, we've got Smith, Gaines, and Cook. Russo and Knopp. At defense, on the blue, Ostrensky, Kelly, and Craddock. Collette and Lindsay on the blue line. I apologize, I do not have any goaltender information. If there are any goaltenders out there, you guys know how we get left out of everything, so. Puck in the blue zone in the far side, near side corner. Shot. From Billick. Taken over by blue. Weingirter out there. For blue. 75 now for blue's got the puck at the dot. Back behind the net. Set up to the point. Drop down now through the far side dot and taken over by white. Backhand pass attempt there, just off target. Kept in, though, by blue, and now chipped up the left-hand side. Icing will be the call. Face off to the right-hand side of the white goaltender. One by white. Collision there will knock down two white forwards. But they'll gather the puck back up now. 75 for white. Send it down. Poked behind his own net by the blue goaltender. Picked up far side corner. Battle for it. And sent back around to the near side corner. Met there by 48 for blues. Sent to 22 and up the far side board. Kept back in by white. They've got it now. Blue line off the skate of 48. Hit onto the board. Sent behind the net. Stick handled by the goaltender. Picked up by Craddock. He's knocked off. Sent back down into the blue zone. Kelly will leave it there for his partner, 73. He'll chip it down to the far side corner. Picked up by 18. Chipped behind the net. Picked up by his partner there. And left for number 8. He's got it. Poked away by 47. That was Gaines with the defensive play. They'll send it up now. Here's White, number 16 up the left-hand side. Conlon picked up 57. Is that Peters, I believe, who sends it on net covered by blue goaltender for whistle. Puck will come to his right-hand side for the faceoff.
Do you know which Peters it is? Which brother? Colton or...
Puck up the left-hand side, chipped up by 75, gathered by 43 of White. Now up the left-hand side, chipped down just out of the reach of Peters. Into the neutral zone, knocked off by 47. Finn Pascoe out there now for Blue. Returning to the Colonials for next season. Chip down just wide. Off the back, Smith picks it up. Tries to get it to his point. Off the skates of number 28. Sent up the left-hand side now. Chipped up. Chased down by Pascoe. Russo for White. Now send it up. Through center, chipped away. Russo back again. Behind the net. 37 for Blue. Able to keep it in the zone. I don't see a 37 on my Blue row. Just kidding, that's Collette. White now with it. Cook. Able to keep it on side. Makes a move behind the net. Backhand pass, no one there. Picked up by Blue now. Here they come the other way. 48 tries to chip it through the legs, but 73 of White able to keep it out of reach. Now they'll come the other way. Bouncing puck. Settled. Chip back down. And now here comes Blue the other way. 48 for Blue. Makes a move. Shot. Into the legs. Didn't know where it was. Picked up by his defenders. In the near side corner. Chipped up. Kept in by Blue again at the line. And able to get it out finally is White. Chipped around. Taken down 63 with it. Into the far near side corner. Centering pass off the skate. No one there. Picked back up by Blue. Here's 48 for Blue. Krieger. Got Peekins now on defense for Blue. Will send it up. Pass. Craddock. Shot. And glove saved by White. Or to whistle. My wife says she can't hear anything. Bouncing puck in front. I think I can hear it now. Well, it's going in and out. $53 for White with it. Up the left-hand side is Weingirter. He'll chase it down as it goes into the far side, near side corner. Chip back behind the net into the far side boards and out of the zone for White. Blue trying to pick it up. Number 8 for White. Battles for it. Gets it to 15. 75. Sends it down behind the net. Battle for it in the near side corner. 16 trying to get a shot off, but leaves it behind. And out of the zone now. These two players go down to battle for it now. Picked up by White. Chipped up the right-hand side. Cook will send it down behind. Into the near side corner. White with it. Centering pass just out of the reach of 16. Conlon. And here comes White. Blue up the right-hand side. 75 for Blue. Centering pass, shot. Saved by White. Goaltender wide open in the slot. And great save there for White. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the period. Score is 0-0. Blue versus white all-star junior teams. Face off won by white. They'll come up the left-hand side. Kept in by blue. They've got it now. Top of the circle. Shot. Deflected wide. Near side corner. Sent back around. Picked up. And poked out of reach by blue. 63 for blue will take it over and bring it into his end to try and set something up here up the right-hand side now. Chipped down by Craddock into the far side board. And they're going to call icing on that one for whistle. 9 minutes remaining. All the way down into the blue zone, the face-off will come. Face-off to the right-hand side of the goaltender, won by white. Pass off target, couldn't keep it in, was white. Chased down by 48. Goaltender sent it off the glass and up. Picked up now, 25 for white. Cuts across, pass from the dot, shot saved by blue. Off the left-hand leg, and that one be sent out and into the crowd for a whistle. This is just my family.
What does that say? Oh, it's just for doing stuff? It's your whole family?
Yeah, it's my dad and my wife. Puck in the blue end. 48, chips it up. Stick down by 53 of white, able to keep it in and out now. 48 picks it back up for blue. He'll chip it down the right-hand side, gathered by the defender. Behind his own net, sends it around the near side corner. Battle for it. A great right leg save there by the white goaltender on the turnover. Kept in by Finn Kelly at the blue line. He makes a move. Waits for some help. He'll just send it around behind the net and back up to the other point. Chip down low there, intercepted by white and taken over. They'll go for a change. Here comes blue the other way now, trying to catch him off. Here's 43 and a whistle for offsides. And that one will come back out to neutral zone on the near side here. 6:40 remaining in the first period. White versus blue all-stars for this weekend's Colonial Camp.
How many kids were there at the camp? You know?
And here comes blue the other way. Chipped up. Pascal gets it on net. Glove safely for a whistle. Face-off will come to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Pascal lines up for blue. He'll win it. Shot. Blocked. Collette now at the point. He'll send it down to 73 blue. Battle for it. Sent. Deflected wide. Down goes Pascal in front of the net. 73 for white. Tries to chip that up to his partner, but cannot. Battle for it in front of the net now. Here's blue with it. They still got it at the point. Shot. Deflected wide. Chipped up now. Here's white up the right-hand side. 16. 76 on blue, able to defend. Centering shot, scores! 75, great pass from the near side corner by 16. Conlon to number 75, all alone in center. I do not have a 75 on my sheet. for White. Unless I read that number wrong. Maybe it was 73. So 1-0 White, All-Stars. You are watching the All-Star game for the Colonials camp this weekend. Out of about 120 kids, these are the top performers that were selected to participate in this morning's All-Star game. A lot of these names you may recognize from last season. You'll see them here in Colonials uniforms to start next season's NCDC, inaugural NCDC season for the Colonials, headed up by Coach Eric Cole. There's Colton Peters joining us again for his second year as a Colonial. Playing for Team White today. Cook as well. 31 now for White. Will send it down and deflected wide into the far side corner. Blue finally able to clear that one, but icing will be the call. Face off to the left-hand side of the blue goaltender. Sent around, chased down by Freeze. Another name you guys will recognize. Centering pass, off target. Peters keeps it in, near side corner, picked up now by 25, blue. Battle for it behind the blue net. Squeaks out, shot, saved by the blue goaltender. That one's chipped up, but not all the way. Here's Magliozzi. And score by White from behind the net again. And they take a 2-0 lead here in the first period. Goal by Smith. Kelly lines up for the faceoff. One by White, chipped down and out into the blue bench. Faceoff won by Kelly. Picked up by 75 again. It was 75. Do not have his number here on the roster. Oh, actually, no, there he is. Travis Anderson. So Anderson able to pick that one up. Send it back down. He's still got it at the blue line. Drops it off to Kelly. White able to poke that one just out of the zone. Blue will have to regather to get back on sides, and now here it comes the other way. Jenkins with it for Blue. He'll bring it around his own net. Sent up here now. Anderson loses it in his feet. Knocked off by Jenkins. Craddock picks it up for Blue. Sends it back down. Pass off center intercepted by number 8 on White. Shot sent wide left. Kept in by White at the point. Here it is, 39. Shot. Steered aside by Blue. Deflection handled there by the goaltender easily and chipped out of the zone now, and White will now send it back in off the rafters. They'll keep play going. 64, centering pass, no one there. Jenkins tries to chip it up but can't. Off a high stick, no whistle, and that'll do it for the first period of our junior all-star game. All right, second period underway here. And thanks for joining us. We're at the Ice Palace. Our junior all-star game underway. After a 4-day camp here, put on by the Colonials GM, Matt Reid. Roughly 120, 130 skaters this week. And the best performers were selected for an all-star game here. We had our futures this morning first. Now we got our juniors. You see a lot of our NCDC and Premier Colonial players will be playing in this game today. And then our Young Guns all-star game will be next. I see 30 minutes up on the board. Maybe somebody could explain to me why there's 30 minutes. So we're just doing 2 periods, so that's why there's 30 minutes on this one right now. 2-0 for the white all-star team. Puck in the blue zone. On the far side board, 47. Rawls with it. He battles for it, back and forth.
It is 3 periods.
All right, it is 3 periods, actually. Running clock, so 30 minutes. Running clock in this second. I don't think we quite got 30 minutes in the first, but we'll get 30 minutes in the second and the third. Run clock, give them some more ice time. It's a great showcasing preview for our upcoming Colonials season again. First season in the NCDC for the Colonials, headed by former NHL player Eric Cole. And Tyler Moore as assistant coach, and he'll be heading the Premier team next season for the Colonials. He's on the bench right now. You can see him. 47 for White, picks it up the right-hand side. 25 now, shot. Saved by Blue, loose, but lucky whistle in there. And we'll get a face-off to the right-hand side.
Yeah, I've got 3. I almost had 4, but one of them overlapped, so I couldn't play. I didn't go well. You said that last week. It didn't go well. I felt like crap.
It's not going to go well today either. Puck in the blue zone. Knocked off. There was 78 of Blue. Peters, centering pass. Tied up. Couldn't get the shot off. Now up the left-hand side. Knocked off again. Here's Kelly now. He'll send it to Craddock. Craddock will send it around the boards behind the net to the far side. 73 for Blue, waiting for it. He'll tie up the defender to let that one come down now here behind the net. Backhand, no one there. Picked up by Peters, I think that was. 76. Over to Kelly. Back down and around. Craddock there. Sends it. 73. Through the far dot. To the point. Shot. Blocked by 31 on White. Kelly battles for it. Along the far side board. Left there for 73 on Blue. Turn. Shot. Makes its way. And smothered by the White goaltender for a face-off. Pascal lines up for Blue, wins the faceoff, can't get the shot off with 75. Here's Smith up the left-hand side with the first goal of the game for White. Centering pass, couldn't get a stick on it, was number 8. That looks like Morosco, but I don't think it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Sister? Yeah. Here's Blue now up the left-hand side. 3-on-1. Pascal. 3-on-1. Not successful there. Shot Fanned on. Puck sits behind the net. Trickles now to the near side corner. Smith and Pasco will battle for it. Through the dot. Shot just wide. Picked up by 43 on White. He'll go the other way. Smith just out of his reach. 25 Blue will send it over. Off target. Picked up by 63 on White. Left for number 8, Sister. Smith comes through. Ducks down. Gets it over to his partner at the dot. Other side. Back down to the far side corner now. Behind the net. Squeaks out in front, but picked up by Blue. Here they come the other way up the left-hand side. With some speed through the middle. Tries to duck down, but can't. Behind the net. Centering. No one there for Blue. Number 8 able to keep it in for Blue. He'll send it back down behind the net. 55, White tries to chip it up, but able to get a body in front of it was Blue. Number 8 now. For Blue, not able to keep that one on. He'll send it back down to his partner on the left. Chip down, met by 55 of White. He picks it back up. Bouncing puck, fans on it, but 51 for White, able to get it, chip it up. Suster battles for it. I don't have 51 on my roster for White either, so I'm not. It's 55 now. That's Russo. Here's 51 for White. Just out of the reach of his center, number 16, Conlon. 79 for Blue will chip it on net. Goalie leaves it for his defender. Turned over, centering pass. Deflected wide left. Picked back up, centering again off the stick of the goaltender to his forward. Outlet pass attempt chipped away by Kelly, but able to gather anyway. 75, pass. Fanned on by 31. He'll send it back on net. Save. Picked up by Blue. Chipped up. Here's Craddock. Chipped away now by Mitchell. And sent down into the zone. Picked up by Blue. Battle forward in the near side corner. Pass off target and out of the zone. Now they'll have to gather back. 73 for White. Looking for some help with pressure. Pass up to 53. Just out of his reach, but he'll chase it down. Puts the brakes on. Leaves it for Mitchell. Mitchell shot. Saved by the Blue goaltender. 75 of White will pick it up in the far side corner. Centering pass. Off the stick of the defender and into the far side, near side corner. Now back over to the far side. 75 for White meets it there. Tries to chip it down but can't. Kept in by his defender. But now here's Blue. Up the right-hand side, chips it around the boards. No one there. 47 for White will pick it up. Sends it over. Here's Cook. Pass off the boards of the left-hand side to 25. White shot. Saved by Blue. Battling forward in the near side corner. Centering pass. Actually off of a Blue stick, but goaltender able to see it and stop it for the whistle. Two 2-0 White still. 21 remaining in the second run clock period. Blue with it. They chip it up out of the zone. 31 for White. Turned over now. Here's Blue. Left-hand side. Brings it around. Centering. Shot. Saved by White. Face-off will come off to the right-hand side of the White goaltender. Face-off won by White, number 23, Magliozzi. Out of the zone, shot on net, just wide. Sent wide by the goaltender. Kept in still. Here's Weingirter. He makes his way behind the net. Shot from the near side dot. Saved by the goaltender and out now. Deflected White. Chased down by Blue. 47 of White with some speed. Not quite able to get there for it. Here they are with it now, though, in the near side corner. Off the skate. Diving attempt out of reach. Here comes Blue. Left-hand side. Through the dot. Behind the net now. Looking for a pass. Nobody there. 73 for Blue has it. Pressure from Magliozzi. Puck trickles right in front, but gathered up by number 47 for White. Centering pass. 73. Shot. That one's wide. Here's 75 again with it for Blue. He'll send it over to his left-hand side. Chipped away through the defender, but able to keep it in the neutral zone and now back down into the White. And here's 75 for Blue at the dot. Makes his way through. Pass. Great pass. Defended well there by 43 on White. Not letting him get the shot off. Now here comes White chipping it up his 67. Up the right-hand side. 25 for Blue on the defense. Tries to put the brakes on, but hits the ice and turns it over. Here's up the left-hand side, just out of the reach now of the Merriman. Here's Peters up the right-hand side to 33 on White. I don't have a 33 on my roster. He's on defense on my roster, but it looks like he's playing up. Durgan, number 33. Here's number 8 for Blue at the blue line.
I don't think it was.
Offsides is the whistle. And we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone far side, right in front of the Blue bench. Chip down into the zone now. Here's Kelly, defended by Peters. Bouncing puck handled by Blue. There we are at the left-hand point, off the blocker and into the netting for a whistle. Oops, sorry. Face off to the right-hand side. Won by White. Clear attempt stopped by Blue and sent back down to the near side corner. Pressure. And we've got a whistle. We're going to get a penalty shot. Not sure what the call was, but that was a high stick. Okay. So we got a high stick call. We're going to get a.
They just chase him. As soon as he touches the puck.
Oh, he's going to chase him. Nice. It's exciting. Shot, score! Howard, Peyton Howard with the goal, puts Blue on the board, 2-1 now. White with 16 minutes remaining in the second period. Face-off won by Blue. Here they are up the right-hand side, 41 for Blue with it. 8, shot, makes its way through, but just deflected wide. 48 again, will follow it up. He gets it, shot. Saved by White. Peters sends it behind his own net. 39 for White now, makes a move. Chips it up, but out of the reach. Here's 55 for White. Sends it over to his partner. 53, trying to get it up to Suster, but deflected just wide, and Blue will take back over. Craddock's got it at his own blue line. He'll send it back safely to his defender. Back to Craddock. He'll chip it down into the white zone. Goaltender thought about playing it, but left it for his defender instead. Mitchell able to chip it out now. Here, Suster chases it down. 63 for Blues, got it. Pressure by Suster. Makes a move. Suster goes down. Takes down the defender as well. Little back and forth there behind the net. Mitchell with it at the point. Makes a move. Just out of his reach, though, to get the shot off. Picked up by his partner, 53. Centering pass deflected by 34. Here's 34 up the left-hand side. 2-on-1. Looks for the pass. Shot instead, just wide. Into the near side corner, Craddock. He's knocked off by Mitchell. Here's the centering pass now up through the blue line is 53 of White. Defended and knocked away. Here they come the other way. Here's Craddock. He loses it, and that one will come down into the corner. Magliozzi will pick it up. Looks for the pass. 53 now up the left-hand side's got it. He looks for help, chipped away, but picked up by Magliozzi. He'll chip it up the left-hand side into the blue zone. Near side corner. No one there for White to get it. Blue takes back over. Left-hand side pass out of the reach. Icing waved off. Centering pass, no one there. Picked up in the corner now. Deflected off the back of the boards. Far side corner. Battle for it, White. Squeaks out there now, picked up by the White defender. Here's Magliozzi. He'll chip it up the left-hand side. Kept in. And sent behind the White net. Goaltender leaves it for his defender. Cook. Turned back over at the blue line. Correction, the near side dot. Top of the circle. Down below, far side, near side corner. Magliozzi knocked off of it. Here's Collette trying to get a piece of it. Sends it back down. Kelly will sit back there for his defender. Gather it back up the right-hand side. He'll collide with Magliozzi. And Blue with it. Centering pass. No one there. Almost left for Blue, but can't get the shot off. 31 with it for White behind his own net. 75 from the top of the circle, handled by the goalie for the whistle.
Anderson.
In net? Oh, 75 is Anderson? Oh, yeah.
Shot save. In the far side boards. Coming up the left-hand side. 25 for White will send it down behind the net. Battle for it. Behind the net in the far side corner, and we'll get a whistle. Nobody was moving. Magliozzi slow to get up, or is that Merriman? That was Merriman. Slow to get up. He'll make his way under his own power to his bench. A little shook up. Should be all right. Weingirter with it. Centering pass just off target. Picked up by Howard. He'll send it around the net. Number 50, the goalie for White. Will play it around the net. Now picked up 73. He'll turn it over. Tries to make his way in front, but too many sticks in the way. Can't get the shot off. Loose bouncing puck in front. Picked up by White. Long pass attempt into the rafters for a whistle. 10 minutes remaining in the run clock for the second period. 2-1 White over Blue. Blues lone goal coming on from penalty shot off of a penalty. And here's White with it now. Far side boards. Smith trying to pick it up, but just intercepted at the last minute. Turned over now. Here's Smith. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Diving save by the defender. Able to deflect it wide. No shot for Blue. Kept in the zone by White. Sent back down 47 now for White. Centering pass. Smith. Shot wide. 33 now in the corner for White. Nope, off the skates of the Blue forward, who picks it back up himself. Defended by 43 for White. Makes a move, stops, sends it around to number 8 for Blue. He'll come up to the top of the circle and leave it for Craddock. Craddock sends it back down to 73 in the near side corner. Number 33 for White goes down. Sturgeon for White. Now up the right-hand side is 47. Gaines. Goes airborne and back up. White not able to keep it in the zone. Just off target and over the line. They'll gather back in their own end. Left for Peters. He chips it up to Suster. Suster back down. Peters will chase it into the near side corner. Centering pass. Off target into the goalie. And he'll cover for the whistle. Face off to the right-hand side of the Blue goaltender. Peters will line up for the White side. Blue will win it. Chipped up to Kelly. Kelly can't get it out. Now he does. Over to Craddock and out. But off the body of 55 White, he's able to gather it up and send it down into the Blue zone behind the net. Chased down by Suster. He's held down into the board as he gets some help from 83 on White. He'll send it back to the point, 55, around the net to the far side. Here's the point. Sent down back behind the net the other way into the near side corner. 83 back there for White. Suster joins him. Now here's Blue able to chip it out. Up the left, right-hand side is Kelly. He puts on the brakes. Pass. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. Great play by Kelly. And now here's Blue again, taking a shot from the top of the circle. Off the goaltender and loose. Picked up by White. Chipped around. Now into the Blue end. Behind the net. Into the near side corner. Battle for it. Anderson. Now Suster takes over. Centering shot. Out of the reach of the forward. Now turned over here. 75 for Blue up the left-hand side. That's Anderson. Neutral zone, just out of reach of Anderson. He'll battle with Mitchell. The puck will come now into the other end, the Blue end. Picked up by 43. Sent up. Off the stick of 48. Mitchell able to get it into the Blue zone, but not for long. Puck comes now down into the White end, behind the net. Here's Novotny for White. Trying to get a shot off, cannot. Turned over now. Here's Weingirter, who's knocked off. Cook picks it up. Sends up the right-hand side. And we're going to whistle for offsides. Face off in the neutral zone, near side. One by White. Magliozzi will send it around the net. Cook chipped around him. Blue not able to get it. Shot wide from the top of the far side circle. Here's Merriman. He makes a move, but puck's knocked off. Gathered up by number 16 on White. Conlon. Here's Weingirter again. Shot. Just wide. Merriman. Deflected. And gathered up by White and sent back down out of their zone. Chased down by Conlon of White. Long pass. Successful there for Blue. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. Shot by Craddock. And we'll get a whistle. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the second. 2-1 in favor of White. Face off to the right-hand side of the goaltender. One by White. Near side corner left there. For Durgan. Turned over, Craddock. He makes his way near side circle. Shot high right, wide right. Anderson now with it for White, chasing it down, out of his reach. He'll circle back around. Smith. I accidentally left-hand clicked. Here's Blue now in their own zone. Pass up the right-hand side out of the reach of Craddock. He'll chase it down behind the net. Goaltender tries to get in there, out of his net, and score. Centering pass to Howard. Caught the goalie off. Out of position as he tried to play that one, and Blue will tie it up 2-2. 2.5 minutes remaining in the second. Did you have the camera on it? You have one job, Chris. All right, face off here. Blue comes away with it. It's Anderson. I got a couple Andersons on here. Make sure I got the right one. Yep. Here we go up center ice now is Pascal. Shot deflected into the near side corner. And 55 on White is not on my roster. Oh, yeah, there he is. Russo. Peters now. He'll chase it down into the near side corner. That one we'll get a whistle for puck out of play into the netting. Face-off will come to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Face off one by Blue. Puck made its way to the center, but out of the reach. Defended well there by Blue. Turnover now. Here's Blue. Makes a move. Russo able to poke that one away, gather it. Up the left-hand side now is White. Here's Suster. Leaves it for Gaines. He'll send it out of neutral zone, and we'll get a whistle for puck out of play. Face off to the right-hand side. The goaltender, one by Blue. As time expires. 2-2 is the score in this All-Star game. Again, your juniors playing. Oh, that's gonna do it for the game actually. So it was just two periods, 30-minute run time. So that'll do it for our junior. Okay. They may be just resurfacing, but I'm not positive. Either way, we will have more action after this. We'll either have the Young Guns game start after this, or they're gonna resurface and continue this one. We're not too sure yet.
Yeah, it's a resurface in the third period.
Okay, so we are just gonna resurface, and we'll be back for the third period here shortly. So stay tuned, please.
Yeah, we got to 10:45.
Chris, are you watching the chat?
I was trying to.
Okay. If anybody has any questions or anything you guys want to ask, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'll have Chris try and keep an eye on it. And maybe we can answer some questions you guys may have. If we can figure out how to get to it.
Am I not live?
Oh, you're... Now you are.
Now comment. Comments out. It disappeared on me. It was right there.
Hit the yeah. There we go.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, you let them know. I'll keep an eye on that.
All right, we've got the chat up. So if anybody wants to ask any questions, make any comments, we'll try to keep an eye on it and answer them the best we can. Again, you are watching the All-Star game. So we got the juniors going on right now. This morning we had the futures playing. That was at 8 a.m. And now we've got our juniors after a week of some great camps.
We see a Howard involved, and it looks like Peyton may have had 2 goals. That must be Coach Howard and his dad. Peyton Howard's dad. We got time.
All right, so like I said, we're gonna resurface here real quick, and then we'll continue this juniors All-Star game. It's tied 2-2. We'll have one more, I'm guessing, 30-minute run time period, and then we'll have a Young Guns game after that All-Star game. So please stay tuned. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. So you got some time to think of some questions and put them in the chat, and Chris and I will try to answer them as best we can. So yeah, please stay tuned, and we'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back to the third and final period of our juniors all-star game here at Colonials Camp. Again, got about 120, 130 skaters this week, and those top performers selected to participate in this morning's all-star game. Score is 2-2 so far, as the puck makes its way into the blue zone behind the net, handled there by Snyder, who some of you may recognize from last year's Colonials team. Collette now with it up the left-hand side for Blue. He makes his way into the zone, off the skate, but gathered back up and sent down the right-hand side. White will take over. Clear attempt stopped by Anderson on Blue. Sent back around the net. Now here's Peters, will chip it up to the center. Great defensive play there by Blue. Taken down now by Peters was Anderson on Blue. And White comes away with it. That one will sneak behind the net. Picked up by 57 on White. Peters, that is Peters. Chip down around behind the net into the near side corner. Now here's Anderson for Blue. Up the left-hand side. Tries to make a move around Billick on White, but pushed aside, and now White's got it. Peters will gather it, come back towards his own side. Pass out of reach of a diving Suster. And icing will be the call. Puck will come down into the White end to the right side of the goaltender. Face off one by White into the far side boards. Chipped up. Deflected. Nope. They'll call it icing again. And we'll come back all the way down to the other side for another face-off. Couple more familiar faces out there. Magliozzi on defense for White. And Freeze on defense for Blue as that one makes its way into the White bench. And another face-off. Shot on net, steered aside by White. Into the near side corner. Blue picks it up. Chipped down in there by Peekins. He keeps it in, sent down. High stick down. And no whistle. Suster knocked off by Krieger. Krieger. Shot, save, and able to trickle itself in. Initial save by the goaltender, but couldn't get all of it, and that one will hit the back of the net for the third goal of the game for Blue. Looks like Rawls with that one for Blue. 25 minutes remaining here in the run clock, third period. 3-2 Blue. Face off now. Kelly lines up for Blue. He'll win it back to Romani. Snyder leaves it there for Jenkins. Back to Romani. He'll send it up to Craddock, just out of his reach. Kelly chases it down. Knocked out of his reach by the goaltender. Kelly back up the corner. Chipped away. Inman able to send that one around and down into the blue end. Snyder knocks it around behind his own net. Met there by Howard, who chips it up. Inman, rolling puck through his own crease. Pressure by Kelly. Craddock back to Kelly. Kelly has it behind the net. Wraparound, pass, no one there. Off the board. And glove of number 16 on white, Conlon. He'll send it down and chase it into the board. Now here's Howard to Kelly. Correction, Pascal with it, I'm sorry. He'll turn it over and chipped out of the zone by White. Fanned on it. Here's Gaines by himself. Defended and chipped away into the near side corner. Smith's down to help him, but cannot. Here's 73 for Blue. Ostrensky for Blue with that one. Chasing it down. Now White's got it in their own zone in the near side. Face-off circle. Pascal chips it out to the shot by Collette just wide of the net, because he was able to get that one from Pascal down low. Change, fresh on the ice, was Kurz, who sends it down low. He's got it now. Looks for some help. Pass attempt deflected by Smith. They'll battle for it. Here's Gaines. He'll send it in. Knocked down by 37. Collette, but right to Cook on White as they look to come the other way. Pressure there by Anderson. Able to knock it off and keep it down into the White end. Here's Cook now. Behind his own net, makes a move. Anderson with the pressure. He's left behind as Cook makes his way into the zone. Able to barely stay onside was 39 of White. Stretching that back leg on to keep it onside. I do not have a 39 on my roster here. Knopp. That was Knopp. They got him on defense, though. Shot on net. Initial save by Snyder. And rebound knocked in by Peters. Oh. Peters able to gather up his own rebound and tie this one up 3-3 with 22 minutes remaining in this one. Face-off won by White. They're on the far side board. Picked up by number 25. Peekins. He turns it over. Suster with a move. Shot off the blocker of Snyder and to the right. Another shot off the right side of Snyder. Gathered up by number 25 on White. Let's see. Cavaccio on White with that one. He'll come the other way. Now here's Blue with it in the White end. Here's Freeze. He'll send it in and we'll get a whistle for offsides. Good, how are you? Good. Icing call was the call, actually. Face-off down into the blue end, now to the left-hand side of Snyder. Face-off won by White, but intercepted by number 44 on Blue. That would be not on my roster. Other way now. 53 on White. He'll pick it up in the near side corner. He's knocked into the boards. Loose puck and roofed by White to take a 4-3 lead. That was number 75, Novotny with the goal. So White takes 4-3 lead here with 20 minutes remaining. Pascal lines up against Novotny. Pascal wins it for Blue. Chases it down. Here comes White now the other way. Knocked down And picked up by his partner. Behind the net. Loose in front. And Howard up to Weingirter, out of his reach. Back the other way towards the net. Gathered up by Jenkins. Back to Jenkins. He'll chip it up the left-hand side. He's knocked hard into the boards. And Durgan with it. He'll send it down. Is it Durgan or Dungan? Durgan? Is it Dungan? Yeah. Dungan or Durgan? Number 33. Sends it down for an icing, and we'll come the other way. Face off to the right-hand side of the white goalie. Dungan. Shot on net, off the chest of the goaltender, loose. Picked up by White, but turned back over. 48-4 Blue in the circle. Deflected back into the near side corner behind him. Here's sent around the boards now behind the net to the near side corner. Chipped out of the zone, chase down. Great diving pass. Here's Anderson with a move. Shot. Save. Another centering shot. Another save. Well, that one actually might have been off the side of the net. And we'll get a whistle for a loose net. Couple great opportunities there by Blue. And some great saves by the white goaltender to keep his team up 4-3, 17:40 remaining in the period. As the faceoff comes to his right-hand side, Finn Kelly will line up for the faceoff for Blue. He'll lose it to Gaines. Kept in by Collette, though, at the line. He'll bring it down top of the circle and gloved by the goaltender. Kelly tries again. He'll not win this one. Sent around behind the net. 55-4 White. Russo sends it up the right-hand side. Gaines got it now in the center shot. Defended by Collette and deflected wide. Shot. Deflected again wide by Gaines in the near side corner. Gets it back to the point. Shot. Makes its way in. Gloved by Snyder. Face-off, won by Blue. Chipped up there. By Kurtz. Snyder handles it behind his own net. Sent out of the zone by Collette. And we'll get a whistle. Face off in neutral zone near side. Pascal and Peters line up. Peters will win it. Gaines gets it back to his defense. We'll send it down behind the net. Picked up by Peekins. We'll send it up the right-hand side to Freeze, who sends it back down behind the white net. Kept in by Peekins still. Weingirter with the help. Able to knock it out of the zone. Picked up by Freeze. He'll send it back down in. Here's Russo with it now behind his own net. Puts on the brakes. Backhand behind to his partner. Near side boards. Chipped up to Peters. Can't keep it in. Here's Weingirter. He'll go behind the net to the far side corner. And White able to chip that one out of the zone and change. Blue trying to catch him off, but pass off target. Icing will be the call. All right, face off to the right-hand side of Snyder. 4-3. White lead. 14:30 remaining. Shot. High, wide, and around. 73 for White. Shot wide again, wide right. To the far side corner. Puck loose in front. Shot. Saved by Snyder. Face off to the right of Snyder again. We got a trip call, so we'll get another penalty shot against White, so blue. We get another attempt here at a shot. It's Howard. Trying to tie it back up. And saved by the White goaltender. Keep his team up 4-3. Here comes blue the other way now. Deflected back. And they'll send it around into the White zone. Stopped there by the goaltender behind his net. Left for his defense. That pass attempt is off and will result in an icing. And we'll come back down the other way. Face off to the left-hand side of the goaltender. In the White end. Won by White, but taken over by blue. They'll chip it out anyway. Chased down by Brement. White will come away with it behind the net. Shot from the dot. Saved by Snyder. Picked up again by Allen. Allen will get it to the point. Shot. Save. Steered aside by Snyder to the right behind the net. Through the near side, face-off circle. Blue with it now. That's Lindsay. He'll bring it up the right-hand side. Chased down by Magliozzi. He's got it. He'll send it up the left-hand side. Craddock with the defense. Able to knock that one away. Picked up now. Here's Howard. Over to Craddock. He'll spin around. Met in the near side, far side corner there by Magliozzi and some other help. Collette. Anderson shot. Deflected. Here we go the other way now. Collette gets it to Anderson. Anderson up to Crawford. I'm sorry, Craddock. Craddock trying to make his way to the net, but defended and knocked away to the near side board. Battle for it. Blue. That's Anderson. Still battling for it. There's Collette. He falls. 2-on-1. Here's Gaines. Pass. Shot. Score. Like Snyder had a piece of it, but not enough. And White will go up 5-3 with just over 10:30 remaining in the period. Kelly will win the faceoff, but deflected out the defender. Great shot there by Smith. Pass by Gaines, but saved by Snyder. That shot attempt was blocked. And cleared now for blue as they chase it down. And icing will be the call. This one will come back down into the blue end. Face off to the left of Schneider. Oh, that's not Anderson. That was Ostrensky. He's knocked off. Puck now in the blue zone behind their net. Kelly has it in the near side corner. Outlet pass just out of the reach of Craddock. Durgan comes away with it. Tries to clear it. He is able to. Now poked ahead by Smith. Here's Smith all alone. Makes a move, but mishandles it, and the defense was able to get there, and Snyder covered for the whistle. We'll come out to the left-hand side for this one now here as Suster lines up for White. Blue will win it. Now here they come the other way. Still with it. That's Rawls. He'll battle for it in the corner. Against Russo. Chipped up now. Here comes White. Left-hand side. Suster. Defended by Jenkins. Knopp at the point sends it down. Suster's got it. And we've got a whistle. Here's Jenkins with the penalty shot attempt. Shot, oh, just off the, I can't tell if the stick got a piece of it or the blocker, but saved nonetheless. Mishandled there by Pascoe. Here comes White the other way. Shot, saved by Snyder. Wraparound attempt and diving save by Snyder. Couple quick opportunities there by Peters. Defended well by Snyder to keep his team at a 2-goal deficit. Let's see, just over 7 minutes remaining in this junior all-star matchup. Face-off will come to the left-hand side of Schneider. Peters lines up for White. Blue will win the face-off, and that one will deflect out of play.
What's the young guns exactly?
I have a 63 for Blue on here. I don't have 63 for Blue on here. Oh, yeah, there he is, Lindsay. Lindsay with it at the blue line. He'll send it over to the right-hand side. Shot from the top of the circle. Saved by White. Behind the net now. Makes its way to the near far side board. Defended there by Brement. Now here comes White now. It's Durgan. Not able to get that one, and Snyder able to clear that one to the side. Chased down by Russo. Anderson goes down in the corner there. Here's Craddock. He'll chip it around Collette. Tries to get a pass out, but in the skates of Billick, able to keep it out of harm's way, and that one will be behind the net now as Billick goes down. Collette, shot. Gloved by the White goaltender. Now under 5 minutes remaining. Blue needing 2 more goals here to tie it up as time winds down. Face off to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Kelly. will lose this one, but Anderson will gather it anyway. He comes around the net. Pass, shot right into the mask of the goaltender for the save. Here's Collette now at the blue line. He'll send it to the right. Shot from the top of the circle. That one off of a defender. Makes its way back onto the net. Save White. We'll get another face-off now here to the left-hand side this time as time hits 4 minutes. Kelly will try again. He'll win that one cleanly. Sent down by the defender behind the net. And just out of the zone. White's able to get it. Here comes Kelly. He'll leave it for Anderson. Kelly now with it again. Back to Anderson. Through the bottom of the face-off circle near side. He'll get it to his point. Shot. Nope. Fanned on it. And White able to gather that one and clear it out of the zone as Collette picks it up. He'll send it down. Chipped over there by Craddock. Kelly chases it down into the corner. Here comes White now the other way, up the left-hand side. 63 for White. That's Creeker. Here's Collette now with it. Long pass just off the stick of Weingirter. Here's Gaines now. Pass to Cook. Behind the net. Backhand pass from Gaines to Cook. Centering pass deflected by Freeze up to the point. Shot makes its way through off the left leg of Snyder. Now here comes Ostrensky. And we get a whistle. 2:20 remaining in the game. Blue needing 2 quick goals here to get back in this one. So the faceoff comes to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Here we go. Faceoff won by Blue. Centering pass. Deflected out of the zone. Peekins will send it down. Chased down there by number 47, Rawls. Back up to Lindsay. Oh, here's Freeze for Blue. Pascal will send it around the net to the far side to Jenkins. Jenkins will battle forward in there with some help by Weingirter. Far side corner, Weingirter at the circle. Freeze. Back to Ostrensky, back to Freeze. Weingirter keeps it in. Pascal. Weingirter to Freeze. Back to Weingirter off of his stick, just out of his reach. Blue picks it up behind the net. Back to Ostrensky. He's got it at the blue line. Pressure by Gaines. He'll send it around to the far side corner. That Magliozzi there trying to get it out, but cannot. Here's Weingirter. Shot. Deflected wide right. Picked up. Front of the net. Gaines has it now. He's able to clear. Empty net for White. I'm sorry, Blue. And that one sent just wide, and icing will be the call. But I feel like close game here at the end, so we will get time to stop a little bit. Blue looking for 2 quick goals again. So the face-off will be just to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Face-off won by White. Here's Dungan. He'll battle for it. As time winds down. 15 seconds remaining. Puck comes loose, chipped out of the zone now, and I think that'll do it for this one as White is going to win it 5-3. And this one is ours. So our white all-star team takes a 5-3 win over blue. Again, out of 120, 130 kids this weekend, these were the select few chosen to participate in this all-star game. So thanks for joining us. Coming up next, we will have our Young Guns all-star game, so please stay tuned. Probably in about 15, 20 minutes, we'll start that one. Thanks for joining us again, and we hope to see you here again in a few minutes for our last all-star game of the weekend. All right, everybody, welcome back to Colonials Camp All-Star Game. This is Game 3, our Young Guns game. Blue with it, pass. Centering, shot. Goaltender didn't know where it was, but able to finally get a hold of it for a whistle. Blue with the puck now here, entering the white zone. Number 4 here for Blue will take a shot. Smothered there by the goaltender for the save. .54, Conlin lined up at center for White. Wins the face-off. Puck in the far side zone. Battle for it, picked up by Blue. Brings it into the near side corner now. Overpowered there by the White forward, number 54. Conlin, but Blue will get it back and send it into the other end. Back around the net. Here's Roy, centered. Shot. Saved by Blue. White gathers it back up. They'll bring it around the other side of the net to the far side corner. At the point now. Back down low. Off the stick of White. Gathered up by Blue and sent down wide left. Here's Jenkins. Sends it back. Down, and that one will make its way slowly to the goaltender for the cover and whistle. Face off to the left-hand side of the goaltender. 13:30 remaining in the first period, 0-0. Face off won by White, sent back down into the right-hand side. Battle forward in the front. That one will trickle out here to center and picked up by Blue. Pass up the left-hand side. Shot. Got a stick on it from the defender. Shot was wide. Picked back up by White in the far side corner. Chipped up out of the reach. And deflected wide back by 16 of Blue to his goaltender, who will send it around the other side of the net. Pressure. Puck in the near side corner here on the White's end. Pass attempt up the left-hand side, intercept. With it, with Colton Peters this time. I'm sorry, Caden Peters, I believe, is the Peters brother out there for this one. Puck chipped up the right-hand side. Down into the end, White end, goaltender will play it just off the stick of the forward, but White able to pick it up, number 43. It'll come back down to him. I do not see a 43 on my roster, so I don't know that name, but puck is in the blue end on the far side corner. Chipped up. Battle for it. In the feed, able to get dragged out there by White, but Blue take it over. Up the right-hand side, just out of the reach of 38. He'll chase it down. Goaltender will meet him there, and 50-50 puck will come out. Gathered up by Blue. Shot. by Guy, just wide right. Now here comes White the other way. Oh, just out of his reach, kept in by Blue. 68 shot. Rebound gathered back up by White for the whistle. It's just frozen. Shot by Guy deflected. In and out of the zone. Here comes White now up the right-hand side. Poked around into the far side corner. But it's just frozen.
I'm not even getting the feed though, that's the problem. And I don't know how to do that. Cookie did that to get the feed back on here. That was the biggest issue I had. I think I obviously did figure out how to. I don't know how to get the stream back on here. He started moving all this shit around afterwards too.
Team stream.
No, I need to get this feed back onto here to get the stream. I don't know how to do that. I know how to take it from here to YouTube, but I don't know how to get it on here. I don't have a clue about that.
Probably that. Scroll that. Yeah. Take that over here. Take it over here.
There?
No, click on the white and drag it over here. No, the white. Click on the white and drag it over here. Yeah. This looks like it's where the video comes from.
It's like we're not seeing it now. Add source. Video capture device, that's it. That's what they did. Oh no, now we're back to this. This pissed me off. All we can see is this now. Click on that. We're going to click on that one. Oh, we're live streaming that now. Let me stop streaming. we're live streaming us.
The typical old guys trying to figure out their camera and
That's
staring at
gonna be on our
themselves.
feed.